Welcome back to the Patient Attraction Podcast. I'm Colin Receveur, and we're going to spend the next 2 days talking about search engine optimization for mobile devices. Stay tuned. If you're new to web marketing, then what I'm about to tell you is going to sound like next level stuff. But if you've been around the block a couple times, stick around still. You might learn something. Intentionally designing your website to be used on a mobile device is not the future. It's not even the present. It's the past. 90% of Americans own a cell phone. 1/3, 33.3% of those people use their phone as their primary access point to the internet. Mobile local searches will overtake PC searches not by next year, but by this year, analysts say. So as you can see, your website's got to look good on a mobile phone or a tablet. I mean, people are making decisions and browsing the web more than ever. We're on the go. We're at our kids' soccer game. We're at work. We're at home. We're on the couch watching TV. And what are we doing? We're multitasking. We've got a tablet up in front of us. We've got our phone in our hand. We've got a notebook in front of us. We're all accessing the internet to get the information we need. And if your website isn't attuned to the people that are looking at you, your potential patients, if you don't have a website that looks good to them, no matter what kind of device they're on, you're turning a blind eye, you're running those patients off. And Google agrees with me. Your website can be punished in Google if Google finds your mobile site to be, as they quote, suboptimal. So for instance, if some web design company out there has convinced you of the greatness of Flash, which your phones can't read and Google can't read, then you're likely killing your SEO rankings. It's about to get techie for a second. There's a couple ways that your web developer can build you a mobile site. The best way to do it is with a fully responsive HTML5 design. Google can crawl these pages, they can index them, they're completely seamless to a user's experience, and they look great. The second way you can do it is asynchronous JavaScript and XML, or AJAX. But search engines have a hard time crawling JavaScript, so I suggest avoiding it. Then there are 3 ways that this website can be shown on mobile devices. You can have responsive design, which Google prefers. You can have dynamic serving, and you can build a separate mobile site just for mobile visitors. There's pros and cons to each, and we'll probably get into that in a future podcast. But just for now, you need to know that what you need, the gold standard right now, is a fully responsive design. And that's the most important thing you can take away from this podcast today, is that your website must be mobile responsive, not only for SEO, but because potential patients are going to have a bad experience and they're just not going to check you out if your website is all combobulated when they try to check you out on a mobile phone. Come back tomorrow and we'll look at common problems with mobile websites. But until then, keep moving forward.